The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, you can hear me
Yes,
and
sir.
see my screen?
You betcha.
Okay, let's get started. I'm going to quickly show you on here where we should be at. And Monday is going to be a big day for us. And I'm just going to give some highlights here. I want to try and make this as simple as possible for us to follow. So instead of going into anything of great detail today, I'm going to show you our next step. We've touched on it a little bit, but we want to cover this step. And what we want to do is we want to focus this weekend on making sure that we have all of our setups in place. And we're going to cover what should be set up. But first of all, we should set up our fan page. Now, let's just quickly write this down here. With this fan page, we should have 10 posts. We should have a banner image and the profile image. The second thing that we need to have in place is going to be our I'll just put this down as and I'm going to say that we want to have 2 of these done by the weekend. The next thing that we're going to want to make sure is that we have install two-way SMS. We're going to want to make sure that we install our WP call tracker. We're going to want to make sure that we have our Magic Box installed, and you're going to want to make sure that you have your GeoCommander installed. Now, steps 3 to 6 here can be done on the weekend. We've got Friday evening, we've got Saturday, and we've got Sunday. Now, let me just cover a few things here. If you are having a difficult time, this is the weekend to make sure that you get it installed. I will be here for the entire weekend, making sure that everyone is able to install their software and to get it up and running and make sure that it's working properly. Because next week when we start to have the customers coming in, we want to be able to have our software installed so that we can actually start to do something for our customers. Right now, all we have to worry about is step 1 and step 2. Set up your fan page, make 10 quick posts, put in your banner image and your profile image. We're going to cover the 2 questions, and this is all we have to do for the next couple days, is just run those questions. Run 1 question for 1 day and 1 question for the next day. That should be more than enough. You should easily be able to do this on 15 to 20 bucks. If you have a budget that's going to, if you can spend the 20 bucks, you can run $10 on each question. Very simple. We don't have to complicate it. The rest will all fall into place. Sunday evening, I am going to have all the specific training videos for every aspect of what we're doing so that you can watch them and you can duplicate the process over and over again. Now, I'm going to go to my demonstration page, and I'm asking you not to like the page. Once again, I'm going to say it, do not like my page. If you like my page, that is going to be the opposite of making me happy. Here's a couple things when it comes to support. I do not offer support if we get on a phone call, on a Skype call, and I'm trying to help you get things fixed. If I see that you're running Firefox, that call is going to be over very quickly because I will not support Firefox. Too many issues with it corrupting the data and the software files becoming corrupted and all messed up. Now, if you're running what I call idiot hosting, such as Bluehost or GVO or any of those offshoot garbage hosting, if you're running those, I will set you up on my server. I will do the complete setup for you, and give you the information, so you can just go in and enter that the information into the boxes, and you'll be up and running on proper hosting. Now, I will help anyone out who is struggling with their setup. If you get in touch with me on Skype, I will help you get yourself set up. I will help you work through any issues that you have. This is a weekend to get it done. Let's go and take a look. Our only focus right now is on step 1 and step 2. And we're going to go and take a look at those. Those are the only two things that we have to worry about today to make sure that they're in place. This is what we need to do for the weekend. We need to make sure that we have our two-way SMS plugin installed, our WP call tracker, our Magic Box software, and the Geo Commander. And I'm going to work through the weekend and make sure that every single person is up to speed with all of these setups. If you need the help, I will be there. Let's go and let's take a look at what we need to do right now. We need to make sure that this is done so that on Monday we're able to get our customers and start to make them very happy. That's 1 and 2. Let's go and take a look at them. Let's take a look at the setup. Then let's take a look at our question ads, and we're going to set one of those up right now. Okay, let's go and take a look at our page. This is the demo page. Do not like my page. You are not doing me a favor. You're doing me a disservice. Okay, here's what we have. We have our banner image, and we have a profile image. Those have been provided. If you don't know where they are, they're in the Thursday Think Tank. I started to run an ad late last night. I ran it for a couple hours, put it on pause, and I let it run again a bit this morning and a little in the afternoon, and I'm going to let this one run a little bit again this evening because we're just headed into the busy time. But I'm also going to be running another question. So you'll see both questions that we need to put on here. Anyway, make sure that you have your description in place. It's very simple, just makes it complete. Now I'm going to show you what happened here with myself running this ad. I've spent about $12 on this ad. It gave me 32 likes. I'm not after the likes. I'll show you what I'm after. I'm not after the number of votes. What I'm really after is how many businesses have been added. And you can see I started out here with 3, and I suggest that you start with 3. The rest have all been added. So I have 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That means that 25 businesses have been added on top of the ones that I put in. Anyway, let's take a look at our setup. Banner image, profile image, short description, and 10 posts. You can come to this page and it will give you the examples and the ideas of how to create a simple post. These are just shared from other fan pages. Very simple. Put 10 of them in. That's all you have to do. Literally, it's going to take you about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. You're going to get it all set up. Anyway, let's take a look at what my first ad did after running it for, well, you can see here it was loaded up 20 hours ago. It's been on pause a number of times in between. It has not run continuously for the 20 hours. But let's take a look and let's just see exactly what we've gotten out of this. First of all, we got 32 likes. Next thing that we had was we had 25 businesses added. And what have we got here? We've got 16 What have we got? We've got 16 likes and we've got 15 comments. So that's a great engagement. Let's click on this. Let's see how many votes we've had in total. And you can see down here that we've had 170 people vote on this, which is great. But ultimately, what I'm after is this list here, because these are the businesses that I'm going to approach. We're going to cover that on Monday's call. And on Tuesday, you're going to start to get your own customers, and you're going to get them very quickly and very easily. So that's how simple the fan page is. Let's go over it one more time. Banner image, profile image, description, 10 posts that look just like mine, and 2 questions. This is the first one. I'm going to do the second one right now so that you can duplicate this one and you can let these run through the weekend. So let's go ahead and let's do this one right now. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to copy this, and now I'm going to click right here on the event milestone and go to question. And now we're going to add our options. And to find this, I would actually do something, well, I don't even have to do something like that. All I have to do is I'm just going to pick these businesses here. I'm just going to pick 3 of them. So for the first one, I'm going to put in the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. And if you can find in the drop down, if you can find that specific business, go ahead and put that in. The next one that I'm going to put in is Kelly. Let's see, how do we spell that one? Let's see if it comes up here yet. Let me see. Nope. Let's see if we can find this one here for Kamloops. It doesn't really matter. Make sure that your spelling and everything is A-OK. And then we're going to go the Dorian Greek House. And it looks like that's the right one. Make sure that this is checked. And make sure that you've got no typos in there and that the grammar is okay. If you could get a crazy stupid deal from any Kamloops business, which business would you choose? Don't see your favorite business. Let's fix that. Just add it to the list. And let's just click on post. And there we go. These are the 2 questions. Once again, you can take them right off of my page. Let's go in and let's create an ad. Let's go over to Ads Manager. And this total is from another campaign. Don't let that one bother you. Let's go and take a look here. Let's create an ad. And let's pick our page. And let's select Promote Page Posts. And here is the one that we're looking at. We're going to go over this feature here, keep my ad up to date by automatically promoting my most recent post. Monday, we're going to get into our traffic systems in a major way. Anyway, let's go down and let's select our city. And let's select our age. I'm just choosing 18 and over. This one, I'm just going to leave this open for men and women. I'm not going to complicate this too much. I'm going to give it a new campaign name. Whoops. And there we go. And I'm going to call this one and I am going to do this. I'm going to put mine at $350 per day, and I'm going to leave this checked, run my campaign continuously. Am I going to spend the $350? No. But I certainly want Facebook to think that they have the chance of getting my $350, but of course I'm going to watch it closely and shut it down before it ever gets to that. Okay, so let's go here. We want to select Optimize for Impressions. They're saying at the high end 33 cents. Well, I'm going to fool them, and I'm going to put in 50 cents. It's automatically going to go down to, you know, whatever it is. What was that with the last one? 19 cents. I don't worry about getting the cheapest. I want Facebook to think that I'm willing to pay more than anyone else, and I'm willing to spend a pile of money every day. So you can click on Review Ad, or you can click on Place Order. I'm just going to click here on Place Order. And let's see exactly the sponsored stories. I tend to just come down here and delete it right away. And there we go. We'll see how quickly that one gets approved. If you click on to the right of the box here, you'll actually be able to see exactly what your ad looks like. Initially, it will seem like you're getting quite a few people clicking on your ad but not answering the question. Just try and be patient with that, and it should all work out. Once it starts to roll, you'll get lots and lots of people, especially once you get the first 2 people to click on these where it says 0 votes. These are left clear, and as soon as somebody votes, they're going to turn blue. And that seems to attract a lot of attention once you get a couple votes in there.
Ken, there's some questions that, if you don't mind, I know you've been over a couple different days and stuff, but we're kind of doing a little review anyway right now. On posting, can you show them one more time how to go through the posting step quickly? Just kind of do a quick review on that.
The posting, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Okay, let's go back and let's take a look. Let's go in here. And let's go and take a look at how to make a post. I'm just going to open another Facebook page here. And let's just do I'll just go back to my page. Let's take a look at something like okay, Kamloops restaurants. Okay, right here, restaurants in Kamloops. Remember, I want 10 posts. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do a search for restaurants in the city. Select that one and come down here. And let's see if I can find one here that I haven't used. Let's just go down a little bit farther. Let's grab this one, the Orchard Grill. Let's click on this one. Now they don't have a profile image, and actually we're not seeing anything on there, so let's see if we can grab another one. Let's see if there's something filled out on this one. There we go, excellent. Okay, double check, make sure that it is in your city, and you have two options to do your post. You can come down here and you can look for an image, although this one believes that text only is the way to go. So what we're going to do is the same thing, just as if we were clicking on an image here in the post, we're going to click on an image right here, the cover image. A lot of times I like to use a cover image. So let's just click on it, and let's go here to share at the bottom. Now, whether this is the post or profile image, it's any image you find on their page. You're going to click on the share button. You're going to go here to where it says your own timeline, and you're going to select on your page. And make sure here it says Magic Deals Kelowna. That is not the one we want. We want Magic Deals Kamloops. And let's put something like this. Love great deals. I'm putting a return in here, so I've dropped a line just for appearance. And then I'm going to put in equals greater than space shift and 2 to give you the @ symbol. Start to type your business name. You can throw in a few letters there, and then go down and find the fan page and click on it, and that creates a link. And then we want to hit enter, and then I like to put the name of the business, and this one is make sure it's spelled right, Manhattan Grill, and now click on share photo. And now let's go and see what that actually looks like. Okay, let's just hit the refresh, and let's see what we've got. There is our post. Isn't that a nice big colorful image there? Fantastic. Now, if you were actually going to share an image, you can actually find the share button right down here, or you can click on the image itself and find the share button right here. Anyway, that's a nice, big, beautiful image.
Thanks, Ken. I think that hopefully cleared up some of the questions on that.
Okay. Now, before we get any farther, I want to show one more thing that came out of that ad. Here's two things that came out of this ad. And just for those who haven't seen it, somebody responded in a post and said, I'm a local Kamloops business. How can I get in? Here's another one, and I suspect that Edith may in fact be involved with business, because she posted and said, so what is this group all about? I haven't responded yet. I've been out all day, but I will respond. Let's go and take a look at the conversation with Treasured Memories. Let's just see what we've got going here. And this was without any effort. I'll just give you the highlights. Thanks for the post on our Magic Deals page. Now, I went in my personal name to her page, to her fan page, and put a message in, and I said, thanks for the post on our Magic Deals page. We would love to promote your business on our page for free. Send me a message on Facebook or text me at 250-800-2511. That's my two-way texting. Thank you, Ken. The online home-based scrapbook store is called Treasured Memories Canada. Now, she goes on to tell me a little bit about herself and put a link in here. That's all great. And I said, let me know if you have a crazy deal on any item that may have an appeal to people in the Kamloops area. Also, let me know if the deal has an expiry date. Thanks for the reply. Select Sizzlets. Alphabet size, regular price, $149, on sale, 60% off while supplies last. She gave me a link. And I said, looks good. I'll post your deal tomorrow. Thank you, Ken. Great conversation we have going. Now, this person has an online local business. Now, there's going to be some appeal locally, but what do you think the chances are of me doing a really nice post for this person, them seeing the effort that I put in, and then what do you think about the conversation that we have going here? Do you think that it's going to be easy for me to convert this person into someone that's going to run national campaigns with me because they deal with online purchases? I bet you that by Wednesday I have this person signed up and paying me money for national campaigns. Okay, let's go and take a look. Your ad has been approved, and let's click on that, and this ad is approved and it is ready to run. That's the one that we just put in. So anyway, Phil, let's go ahead with the questions. It's 5:30. Hopefully everyone is encouraged by seeing that page and how the business owners are approaching me, and we're going to see some absolutely incredible things happen early in the week. We're going to be dealing with some major traffic systems. We're going to be driving some massive traffic to our offers. And we are going to have a page that every business in the city is going to want to be involved with. And remember, this, if you take the principles that we're dealing with here and the structure that we use, this can be applied to realtors and plumbers. I've done this over and over again for numerous different business types with the same level of success. So let's go into some questions there, Phil. We've got some time.
All right. Well, hopefully you're going through the post. We'll clarify some of the questions in here. If it doesn't, well, just go ahead and ask it again, but I'll go with some of the others. There's a couple people that still can't get the Facebook ad to work, and one of them, the place order button doesn't work in Ads Manager. And let's see, I believe Ken in the UK said he can't place an ad in Facebook. UK mobile numbers are rejected in the magic box also. So maybe.
Yeah, I'll get in touch with the programmer and see what the issue is there with the magic box and the UK numbers. Okay. I will get in touch with them tonight.
Good. Okay, let's go on with some of the other questions. Well, one in here says that they only use Firefox, so I don't guess they're wanting any help from you, Ken.
Download Chrome. It's free, it's simple, it's cheap, and you're going to actually have programs that work.
What hosting is best if I want to change? HostGator works good.
Phil is a huge fan of HostGator. I think HostGator is fine. And if you have any troubles with HostGator, at least you've got somebody like Phil who knows that thing inside out to help you if there's any little changes that have to be made. But Phil knows his stuff when it comes to HostGator, so I wouldn't be afraid to deal with HostGator.
All right. These can, and this one, can these be on a subdomain or a directory? Yes. They can be in a subdomain, they can be in a directory, they can be upside down.
Yes.
Okay. Facebook says I can't do it. I'm not sure what that means.
Facebook says you can't do it.
Yeah. Spoke with a Facebook ad rep. He said I had to have 200 likes on my page to promote a fan page. I don't think the ad rep knew what he was talking about.
Okay, look, there's a huge misunderstanding that's happening here. When you're talking to them about promoting a post, we are talking about placing an ad.
Yeah, there's
and don't get the two confused, and I'll show you the difference here. Here's my Magic Deals Prince George. This is what they're talking about right here. This promote button, you have to have 200 likes.
You only have to have 100.
That's right. But that's what they're talking about. They're not talking about placing an ad. You can place an ad with 0 likes, which in fact I did yesterday with Magic Deals Kamloops. 0 likes, place the ad, no issue. When they're talking about getting this promote button to show up, this is after you have 100 likes. Don't confuse the two.
All right. Yes, I'm going to say yes. You post those, share post yourself. Okay, does it matter if we post both questions on the same day?
No, it's not going to matter. You can run both. Facebook will make sure that you get a fair distribution, and just watch when one has enough businesses added. You can always just go into your ads manager and pause it or delete the one that has enough and just focus on the other one until it gets enough.
Why both questions with the same restaurants?
Well, it doesn't matter here. We're just saying a Kamloops business. You can put in any type of business, but what I find is that if I put the restaurants in here, if I put 3 in here, I get a better response because most people are going to pick a restaurant anyway. Where do people want deals? It's not every day that people need to go and buy a new door, but it's almost every day that people would like to go and eat at a great restaurant. So in general, people are looking for deals at restaurants. That's just the nature of the game, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Once the ad is approved, does it automatically start, or is there something else we need to do to get it to start?
No, it starts up all on its own. Let's just take a look. This one, sometimes they'll take a half an hour to actually start showing. This one here hasn't actually started to show as far as I can see. But you don't have to do anything. Just keep your eye on it. Don't let it get out of hand. Just watch it, enjoy it, and it should do well.
I'm not sure why they're wanting to do this, because you've kind of recommended that everybody do at least this part of it, the same, so that everybody's kind of on the same page. But can we use newspaper coupons, scan, and make a post about it, especially something other than restaurants?
Well, why would you want to put somebody else's coupon in there when that is in fact the nature of our page, is to be running our own? We're going to be running the Geo Commander heavily through here. We're going to have some in-depth training with the Geo Commander, and that's our coupon builder. Why would we want to use somebody else's? Use nice, colorful images, and you'll do well. These are very engaging. Don't worry about what you're using other coupons.
Okay. And Kevin Baker, your answer to yours is yes. I'm not going to read it. It's talking about issues on getting ads approved, and basically we've got a lot of newbies in here. Okay, let's see. Did Ken say to choose keep my ad up to date with the latest post option, or not choose it?
For now, just leave that unchecked.
Okay. Are the pages niche specific? Well, I guess they are if they're all restaurants.
Well, you can make these restaurants. On many pages I've thrown in other businesses. There's a lot of businesses out there that, for example, health and fitness clubs. You don't have to just put in pictures of restaurants. If you take a look at, let's go through. I've now given this page over to one of the people in the group to manage, so please do not go in here and like this page either. But let's take a look at some of the posts that are in here. Hey, this is great. He's been adding some posts here. This is good. He's got the link wrong here. Hasn't been, either he's been having some difficulty or he just hasn't been listening. But for the most part, This page here is looking pretty good.
All right.
This is looking very good. You see, these are not just based on restaurants. These should be based on local fan pages, different businesses to show that, hey, we do restaurants and you name it. We do all kinds of businesses. It doesn't matter what kind of business. We do them all. Sports pages, health and fitness clubs, collectibles, scrapbooking, beauty salons, bike shops, motorbike shops, you name it. It can be anything.
Do we need a new Facebook account for this system?
Do you need a new Facebook account? No. You can use your existing Facebook account. You should have no problem.
All right. Let's see here. How do I set up Magic Box if Twilio does not work in my country?
How do you set up the Magic Box if Twilio does not work in your country? What country would that be, Phil?
It's somewhere in Asia. It didn't list. Maybe he'll put it in a little later, but we'll keep an eye out for that.
Okay. You, in fact, may have to be a little bit more creative. You may have to go straight with the Geo Commander and collect email addresses instead of Twilio. You don't have to get hung up on that. If you have to collect email addresses, then collect emails. Emails work anywhere, and they're very easy to tie into the Geo Commander, and then you've got all the great functionality of the Geo Commander, and you still have an element of list building, and you still have one great page. So don't get hung up on what you do have and what you don't have. Just try and work with what you have and make it work.
All right. It would be great to have a step-by-step video on setting up the Magic Box video, as I cannot get the changes to stay. Well, the recording is pretty much telling you everything to do. I'm not sure what the...
Yeah, well, Phil, I'm going to go ahead and make the videos anyway because most of the people aren't rewatching the webinars. They're just going ahead and just blasting away like loose cannons. So I'm going to make the videos. Sunday night, we will have a training page set up that will have all of the videos.
Okay.
I've started making my videos, and we will have everything done by Sunday. Nobody's going to get lost. Just follow these simple steps to start with, and you're going to be happy campers within a week.
All right. What do you mean you use this for realtors?
You can use the principles that are involved with this course for real estate very, very easily. There is nothing wrong with having other businesses, and you know, I found that this is a great marketing tool for realtors. When I throw some different deals up on a page, even though it's not a Magic Deals page, when I throw colorful posts up and the odd deal from a local business, it's not a deals page. It will be a city-based page, and the businesses are part of the city. There's nothing wrong with throwing up a restaurant offer or a window cleaning offer. There's nothing wrong with putting videos up of that you found on YouTube about events happening in the park. There's nothing wrong with putting up newsworthy items and building it as a city page. It's a great way for that realtor to become known with the businesses. The businesses are a decent market for realtors. If you get in touch with a business and say, hey, I'm helping my buddy Bob Smith out with his real estate fan page, and we want to get away from just having, you know, nothing but pictures of houses for sale. We find that boring and old, and we find that almost to be abusive for Facebook. We want to be social. What kind of a deal do you have going? We'd love to get one on our page and promote the heck out of it for you.
All right.
You can build a great realtor page. I've done many, many realtor pages that do not have houses for sale on them.
Michael wants to know his ad is running but not converting. What else should he try?
Well, let me tell you this. Some cities will convert, some cities won't convert. I've started with a city, and if I can't seem to get the traction that I need, I'll run a second page, and I'll see if that city converts. Every once in a while, you get a city that's just for some reason flat. If you've let it run for long enough and you're getting the impressions, and hopefully you're getting the impressions, and if you're getting impressions and nobody's clicking on it, you might want to either be patient or go try it in another town. I like to take a look in the city at the restaurant fan pages in particular, and see the how much engagement they're getting and how many people like their pages. And you can tell when you look at a city, you see the population. You know, for example, when I looked at Kamloops, I went through them and I looked and I said, hey, here's a little taco stand or a little taco store, and they've got 5,500 fans. This city must get behind their business. And so I gave it a try, and sure enough, it seems to be doing quite well. So either be patient or just try another one, split test them. It only takes a couple of minutes to set a page up. I set pages up sometimes 2 or 3 in a day, and I'll test with them. If one takes off, great. If not, and I'll run, set the ads up, set 3 pages up, and let them run. If one takes off, great. Cancel the other 2. Just leave them alone. Just focus on the one that's working.
Test, test, test.
Yeah, it only takes a couple minutes. Throw the ads up, build a page like this. Is 10 minutes, you're up and running.
Yep. All right. Yeah, he's in Malaysia, so like you said, there's still the Geo Commander and some of the other stuff that can be used to.
Yeah, focus on email list building and focus on using the Geo Commander. Become an expert at local marketing with the Geo Commander. You're going to do fantastic.
Let's see, Jim wants to know, do I need to use 2 local numbers, one for communication and one to deliver coupons, or is that just one local number okay to work for both?
I'm using 2 local numbers. I'm using one that is in my notifier for when I'm relating to contest participants or business owners, and I run one other number, and that number is for that number is going to be for a local number in case people want to call me or text me. So when I just put a post on here and say, hey, I'm looking for somebody who wants to win a tablet, I'll take, I just need one person to play a game, and if you win, you get the tablet. If you're interested, send me a text. Here's my number. If I'm relating to a business owner, I can say something like either text me or call me. Here's my phone number. So when I want people to text or call me, one Twilio number, and when I'm doing blasts to participants or business owners, to multiples, I'm going to be dealing with the notifier and an individual number. So I use 2.
All right. If I'm a WBSMS member, am I still going to use two-way SMS?
Are you still going to use two-way SMS? Yeah, it's free. It's I could be wrong, but I don't know that system of two-way SMS is in there. Why not make life simple?
It's not in Wrecking Ball.
Good, then just make life simple. Grab the free plugin. Takes 18 seconds to throw it onto your main WordPress install and run everything right from that domain. Very simple, very efficient.
Very good. And Bill says, thank you for slowing things down today. This has been a good day.
Yeah, we need to take a step back and make sure that we don't get overwhelmed. When we take a look at this, we can keep things very simple. Today, get done number 1 and 2. Set up your page, put 2 questions on the page, and place the ads. Then over the weekend, worry about installing your two-way SMS, install your call tracker, your Magic Box, and your Geo Commander. Any problems with these installs? You're just going to get in touch with me this weekend, and I'll work 20 hours a day if I have to. I'll make sure that you get set up.
But being a realtor, what kind of offer does a realtor make?
Say that again, Phil.
I'm reading it right off the deal. But being a realtor, what kind of offer does the realtor make?
What kind of an offer does a realtor make? An offer to who?
I just read what it said.
What kind of an offer does a realtor make? Does that mean what kind of posts they make? Like I said, they post news, they post local business offers because they support local business. Every once in a while, they promote one of their own. About 10% of the time, you can put a picture of one of your own homes that are for sale in there, and you can put a link, and you can build a tab right up here. You can build a tab that has all of your listings put right into Facebook. Or you can put a link out to your mobile website or to your desktop website. But about 1 out of every 10, you can actually, 1 out of every 10 posts, you can post an image of a house for sale. But don't make the mistake with a realtor page where every post on there is the realtor trying to market his homes, and everyone knows that. How many people are going to keep following that page once they've bought a home? Not too many. But how many are going to follow a great page that is all full of cities' current events and upcoming events and functions that are happening and restaurant deals and pictures and images and people having fun at the park? This is the kind of fan page that people will follow day after day after day. And you still have your profile image in here, and you still have the business name in here. So you can always, you'll always make your presence known, and people will realize because of your cover image and because of every post that you make that you're a great realtor because you love the city.
Over the weekend, what are the best times to run the ad, and when should I suppress it? Lynn wants to know.
Well, when we're running the question ads, you don't have to worry about the time. Just let those things go. You're paying for impressions, which means that people have to see them. Don't worry too much about that. That's not our big focus. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I would just get them out there and just let them run.
Ken, on your ad, there's a couple people asking how you pause an ad. Can you go back to the ad manager and show them
Sure.
exactly how you pause an ad?
Let's take a look right here. When you see an ad that is running, you can actually go into wherever your ad is here. Just go here to where it says status ? Click on the little drop down, and you can pause it right here, or you can delete it right here.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. What do you offer to get likes to the page?
What do I offer? Well, we're going to talk about getting likes to the page. Right now, not our focus. I'm getting my likes naturally here right now without any effort. I've gotten 32. And you'll see once we actually get the businesses involved and we start to, well, let me just do the quick overview. Here's how it works. We create a page that looks great, very credible. We create 10 posts. We put 2 sets of questions in. Monday we're going to talk about then approaching the businesses that have been listed in here, and we're going to have a great list of businesses, as you can see. We can say, look, we've got a deals page. We asked a question. We've had hundreds of people asking for deals, and a number of them are asking for deals from your business. And we want to post your offers on our page for free. What kind of a special do you have happening right now? We want to promote you for free. Oh, we've got this offer. Good. When does it expire? On Sunday night. Oh, excellent. Okay, would you be willing to kick in 5 $20 gift certificates so that I can really promote this for you? Now, once they give us the gift certificates and we've got our 25 or 50 or 75 gift certificates, now we're ready to start promoting. We're going to grow our fan page likes off of those giveaways that they've given us. We are going to grow our page tremendously, huge. We're going to make our page take off like a rocket, all based on those gift certificates that they've given us. That is the general overview. When we have contests, we're going to do Facebook ads, we're going to do YouTube overlays, we're going to do some of the real simple contests with the people that are on the page. We're going to find 50 people that want to win, and we're going to build our page off of their backs. I call it big mouth marketing. And we will explode our pages through about 50 people that we meet on our page.
All right. Do you allow anyone to post to your page in the settings?
Oh, absolutely. Post away. Yeah, let them post. Leave things wide open. I don't mind if they post. Here's where it's going to go right here. Recent posts by others. Yeah, they can post. I love to see what they post. That's how I get things like this.
Just don't charge you for likes, right?
Let's take a look. Here's Treasured Memories, this one that was following us here. Guess what? Here is he or she back again, and look at this, following our page and quickly added Treasured Memories Canada. Look at the exposure that they're going to get right now until everybody votes for other businesses and pushes them down. Right now, they're getting these. They're getting some exposure.
Cool.
So let them post.
Can you control how Facebook displays the name in the URL? Sometimes it adds long numbers after the page title. Do you care about that?
You mean like in the address, the URL bar up here?
Yes.
You can go for a custom URL. Either they'll offer it to you right away, or after 30 likes, I think it is, you can actually get rid of those numbers by getting a custom vanity URL. And this one, they just offered it to me. I got this one right off the bat. The other ones I had to wait until I had 30, but I don't focus too much on that. I know lots of big pages that have 50,000 fans on them, and they've never gone for a custom URL.
Do I create the ad under my MD page or my personal page?
Create the ad. You have to create your ads in your personal name.
Okay. You said that you like to send out a letter to prospecting businesses. Do we do that now or later during the course?
Well, we're not going to do it now because right now we're going to work on steps 1 and 2. Set up your fan page and place the 2 ads with questions. After that, we're going to talk about on Monday how we're going to go out and get the customers involved with our pages, how we get the community involved with our pages, how we get radio stations involved. There's some, if you take a look at the radio stations, they have huge followings. And when I put something on there that says the first 5 people to go down and have their picture taken standing beside Mike Benny from FM 94, well, let me tell you, there's going to be 5 people that head down there because they're each going to want to win a $20 gift certificate. Now, what is this going to accomplish? This is just one of those crazy things that we do. Have a picture taken. The first one to have a picture taken beside a fireman wins dinner. The first person to have their picture taken beside a police officer gets a free dinner. All you have to do is get the picture taken and post it on our page. Now, this is really cool because when I do this with a radio station, what do you think the radio station is going to say when we send 5 people down there to get their picture taken with Mike Benny? What do you think they're going to say? You think they're going to do a little bit of investigating? Yeah, they are, because right after that, I'm going to send a message off to their fan page and say, hey, we sent down 5 people to get their pictures taken with Mike, and we just wanted to share that post with you. You can share it on your Facebook, and you might want to put a link on there so that people can come over and see what we're doing. And guess what? I have always been able to get the radio stations to make a post on their fan page telling people to come out and check out some of the crazy things that we're doing. We do all kinds of crazy things. But remember, it's not our money that we're giving away.
Okay. My local mom and pops are getting killed by the chains in my polls. Does that matter?
Well, it sort of goes like this. People will talk, they will talk and talk and talk about how we need to support local business. They will talk until they're blue in the face about how we need to support local business. The bottom line is the general public doesn't support local business. They just support the place that has the best darn food. You can take your pick. You can choose if you want to be the business that is going green and supporting local only, or if you just want to support businesses in the city. That is totally up to you. But remember, people aren't near as loyal as we would like to think. It's a select few that believes that we should only support local business. In general, people are going to eat where they get the best deal and they love the food the most. They don't care where, they don't care if it's an American-owned or Canadian-owned company. They don't care if that company is making $10 billion a year and paying no income tax. They don't care. They just want to eat that food, save the money, and have a great night.
By the way, Ken, one in the group wants you to know that you're too sweet. So we'll leave that at that.
Oh my goodness, I hope that person is good looking.
I don't know. What basic info should we have in the basic profile for each fan page? In other words, do you use the same in each one
I
of
use
your
the
magic
same
deals?
thing.
Okay.
I put something in here just to have something in here. Great deals, contests, and giveaways from local Kamloops businesses or from Kamloops businesses. You don't have to use local. That's totally up to you. You can be the local hero, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of franchises that will love to be part of your page and say, hey, yeah, go ahead, promote our offers. That's great. Can we get some gift certificates? Absolutely. They'll give you a couple $100 every single month. These big businesses are great. Are you ever going to get piles of dough out of them? No. Are they going to do business with you, these big chains? No. But they're certainly going to love to have you post, and they're going to love to give you gift certificates, but they're not going to spend a dime with you. But guess who you're going to go to now? You're going to go to the little mom and pops who need the help against the big chains. We built the page off of the back and off of the money of the big business, and now we're going to make the small business thrive and succeed.
All right. Well, that's about run out of questions. How large of an area should my Magic Deals page represent? Is there a geographic or population target?
You were all garbled there, Phil. Can you say that one again?
Sorry. How large of an area should my Magic Deals page represent? Is there a geographic or population target?
Yeah, I love to target single cities with populations of under 100,000. You can take those big cities, and I just love to laugh when I see all of these Magic Deals pages and all of these big cities, Calgary and Toronto and Philadelphia and Atlanta, and oh, I love to see that. How about Los Angeles and New York? Boy, you conquer the world. Yeah, good luck with that. I'll
Okay.
take the city of 80,000 people, and I'll make money all day long with it, and I'll make it quickly.
All right. Brad says he messed up his ad, left it at the auto price, and it's set for $6.09. That's pretty high. I haven't found a way to change that other than resubmit. Any
No,
suggestions?
take a look right here. On my screen, you'll see here we have a lifetime budget that we can change, or sorry, the daily budget or the lifetime budget. We can change it here from ongoing to lifetime. If we actually click on this, we'll see that we can change it here from per day to lifetime, run my ad continuously. We'll see here that we can change the budget right now. We can change it to lifetime. This is all easy to adjust here. We can go over here to our maximum bid and we can select that and we can change our bid right in here and click on save. Very simple, very easy. You can make all of your changes there without having to do any editing on the ads.
All right. Can you explain the reason why you don't want people to like your pages?
Yes, that one is very easy to explain. Let's take a look at this page. If we are going in to promote a page, now here's a local page that has been wrecked by about 100 marketers liking this page. Thank goodness it was just a dummy page. Although I am doing something with it, I'm not going to throw it away, but I'm not going to make this a huge focus. Let's take a look. When we actually get to any of our ads here and we can say promote, well, who is this going to promote to? It's going to promote to the friends of the people that have liked my page. Now, if the people that like my page were all from my city and I clicked on promote, I would in general be marketing to their friends, and most of their friends are going to be in the same city. Now, if 100 of these people live in cities like Atlanta and Philadelphia and Toronto and New York City, now I go to promote, I'm promoting to their friends, which means that I'm paying advertising dollars to promote this post, and the people that are going to be liking the page are friends of these people, and a lot of them are going to be from New York. It's certainly not going to help my local page. Do not let your people in this group like your page. Don't think that you, please come like my page, I need 30 so I can get that custom URL. You're going to wreck your advertising, which means that you're going to have to take a look at you're going to have to use the Facebook ads instead of this promote feature, because this will be wrecked for you if you've been the social person that you are, talking to everyone in the group saying, quick, come like my page. Okay, you just wrecked this feature on that page for life, done, finished, and gone.
Okay. Can you delete people that like you?
Can you delete people that like you? Now, Ron was telling me that you can do this, and we might have to bring Ron on at a later time and get him to go through it and show us exactly how we can make some corrections to that list. He's pretty good when it comes to Facebook. He's as good as anyone I've ever seen before.
All right. How about posting from Groupon?
Well, once again, we're a deal page. Let's not promote any but other deal pages. Let's just promote us. Let's be the local hero. We don't want Groupon on our page.
Should I make a success with one page, or should I go for 3 or 4 pages at the same time for several cities at once and just
Oh, let me tell you,
get
become a
scattered out?
hero in one local market and then go out and take over the world.
Okay.
Start with one, make that thing incredibly successful and do it very quickly so that you can do this over and over and over again if that's what you want to do.
All right. And the reason, Michael, that Ken says to like your page in the About section of his page is because he's advertising to local people, not nationwide.
Yes.
Hopefully that helps. All right. So then we should promote our MD pages to our friends on our personal Facebook pages.
Yes. We're going to show you some ways that we're focusing on local people. We always want to try and reach local people. When it's a local page, we don't care if people from 1,000 miles away like the page. That's just a waste of space. We want the local people in our city and surrounding areas to like this page. We want people to know that if they're going to go shopping, they should always check the Magic Deals page first to see what's happening. If they're going to go out for lunch, they should always check our page to see what's available. We want to become a household name.
Cool. How do you approach a business when you have evidence of their deal ability face-to-face or by email or letter?
Well, it all depends on your comfort level. If it's a local page and it's in your city and you can drive to see them, drive to see them. If you like to, you don't have a problem calling them, call. I have great success on the phone. If you don't want to visit them in person, if you're afraid or uncomfortable of talking directly with them, take the third step and write the letters. It is incredibly effective. They will always, businesses always love to get a personal note about their business and you saying, you know, boy, we'd really like to promote your special offers on our page. We really want to help local business. You know, here's my number. Give me a call or send me a text message. We'd love to hear from you. They're going to appreciate the fact that you're not selling them anything, that it's free, and that you're there to help promote their business. And when they get back in touch with you, you just say, you know, we'd just love to, you know, if it's possible, we'd love to promote your offer, and we'd like to get 5 $20 gift certificates, or even stick with the 10s. The 10s are great. I love the 10s. Tell me you want 10 $10 gift certificates, and you want to promote the heck out of that ad for them on your page.
Okay. All right. Well, now the questions are starting to repeat themselves, and you've already covered most of them. So.
And we've been 1 hour and 10 minutes, so let's take one more, and then let's enjoy our Friday evening. I'm making a seafood feast tonight. I've got Alaskan king crab legs and fresh scallops and prawns and vegetables, so I'm going to have just a monster seafood dinner here shortly.
All right. I started in a larger city. I think I want to switch to a smaller one for reasons you gave. Do you recommend start over?
Yes, Gigi, I do recommend that you start over.
It's not Gigi.
Well, just so that everyone gets the idea, yes.
All right.
Gigi as well. But yes, if you're in a big city, move out of that city. There's no bucks in that city. Well, there are, but it's just a different mentality. The towns of 80,000 people, they're just a lot friendlier.
All right. What time are you going to be back from supper, Ken? People are going to...
That'll take me about a half hour, 40 minutes, and then I'm ready to help people, and I'm ready to make sure that our steps 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all implemented, help people with setup and hosting, and do whatever I can.
All right. Very good. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Phil, and have a good night, everyone.